Hello everyone, welcome back to Death and Taxes. Okay, speedrun update time. Went to the cardiology appointment today. They want to do a ultrasound on my heart. They want to give me a monthly heart holster. That's happening in August. The fact that they're not rushing the very detailed tests they're running makes me think I'm not in any immediate danger. So I'm feeling a little less anxious about that. Two, because this whole week was thrown off and the game seems to imply there's only a month in a playthrough, I figured we could just finish Death and Taxes this week. It's a week of Death and Taxes! To keep my mind off of the fact that I might have been dying. Let's get back to work. Another baby! Whee! Look at her go! Do I need to make some more money because my piggy is thin. That's a lot of people. Alright, let's read. Tomorrow's science. Nations start arguing over outer space colonization rights. Infamous CEO sails their enormous yacht directly into a beach found impaled on a tree. What? That's hilarious. The physical fitness of children improving with each year. Yay! Daredevil delivered driver crushed by falling debris when sudden earthquake strikes Cosmopolis City. Oh. Food courier struck by a car. They've been excused, witness said to investigating officials. Investor finds self-ensnared in a sunk cost fallacy, keeps pumping funds into an experimental art game that doesn't seem to get finished. The visionary Atom, read the 10 best science fiction novels from the early atomic age. Okay. Yoink. Let's see what we gotta do today. Congratulations, Grim. You passed the performance review as expected, but let us not dwell on the past. I need you to focus on the future. This will be a tough day, Attentive. A total of 6 humans have to die. Out of 8. At least 3 humans with a scientific background have to die. At least 2 humans aged 30 or younger have to die. Humans are so easily corrupted. Good reaping fate. Well, that's a little ominous. Alright, can I move the babies? No, I cannot directly move the babies. Let's... There we go. Sorry, little babies. Okay. There you go. Let's move you over here. I think that's more kinda... I don't know. We'll still keep the little cactus by you. Okay. So let's start organizing first. Are you a student in science? Kamal is a charismatic opinion leader among their peers. They use this characteristic to affect campaigns for things they think are right. These topics include reducing the use of plastics, nice, banning beige shorts, unnecessary, and stopping any vaccinations, hella bad. Server, not science, not science, not silence, not science, not science, science. Does math count as science? Well, the first thing we're looking up for today is math science. Hello? Is math science? Thank you. It is not classified as science itself. Alright, congratulations, mathematics. So, at least 3 human. So, way more than just 1 then has that. So we're gonna have to like fucking read. We're gonna have to actually read, I guess. A sharp mind and quick wit have served Fiona well. They are the maths expert in a popular science show. Oh, making maths cool again and hoping no one notices their extensive tax fraud endeavors. Okay. So, nothing about science, except maybe stopping vaccinations and reducing plastics. I don't know. Oral is barely hanging on while their already high living expenses keep rising. They're certain they can do great things with their art degree when they get around to finishing it. In their scarce free time, they do organic origami, not science. Growing up, Abu showed great promise in being a talented artist. At one point, they shifted their efforts towards forgeries of different types, from paintings to money, at which they are also highly skilled. Alright, whatever. Not science. Benoit built a website to lure people who like to gamble but don't want to leave the house to do so. All the games are rigged, of course, and highly addictive. They have games designed to appeal to people of all ages and social backgrounds, even kids. Technically, not science. I mean, there's some psychology in there, I suppose, but I'm sure he doesn't actually study the psychology of the games he's making. I lurk in the night searching for bloodsuckers, Irvin has said to the authorities many times. They claim to be a vampire hunter, safeguarding humanity against these terrors of the night. But are vampires truly out there? The answer might surprise you. It's nope. Not science. When the adolescent Henry poked a fellow student with a pen, they realized from that moment onwards that their best friends will only be found on the pages of books, as these friends cannot be directly poked with pens. Yeah, that's definitely not science. So one of these counts as science. You're definitely not. You're definitely not. Debatable. No. Debatable. So... At least 3 humans with a scientific background have to die. At least 2 humans aged 30 or younger have to die. So what we could do is we could pick 2 from this pile that are definitely not scientists to spare. And then just by the collateral, we'll probably get the people that are apparently in science that no one bothered to write. Thanks whoever writes these. Yeah, poor server. I mean, he's a criminal. I don't really like vigilantes on the best of days. So, I mean, literary critic is not the worst. Okay, at least 2 humans aged 30 or younger have to die. So let's make sure. There's 1. There's 2. Alright, well that was easy. I think this should work. Because, like, server, definitely not science. Literary critic, definitely not science. So, I think this works. Because here's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. Right, that's not how that works. What? There we go. Bonk! Perish, 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 perish. Sorry, 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 sorry. Just throw these in there. Congratulations! Non-scientists. For sure, non-scientists. You get to live. I still have unmarked profiles. Which one of the live ones didn't mark? I said live, damn it. Bonk. Yes. Oh, boss!
Good evening, Grim. I hope you are doing well. I forgot to ask you yesterday. How did it feel going through almost a whole week on your own?
One day follows another.
Just so. Even we cannot stop the constant advance of time. Well, let us quickly go over the usual administrative matters. The papers. I see you have marked the appropriate number of profiles. Yay!
Yay!
Honestly, this corporate mandate is growing a bit tiresome. Oh well, what must be done?
Uh-huh.
Speaking of, yesterday marked a significant moment in your career. Are you content with your evaluation?
It was fine.
Perhaps one day you can be a great worker.
Yeah.
This reminds me. Have you any questions? It has been a while since we had a personal dialogue.
So who makes the rules?
What do you mean?
Do you pick what's supposed to happen and thus make it happen?
Oh, nothing of the sort. The world, and the people therein, create the situations themselves, without our interference.
Okay, but why did, like, everyone who was science-related have to die?
Our data mongers assemble,
Oh.
collate, and examine wide swathes of data, and calculate the parameters for the necessary equilibrium. We do not directly cause deaths, although our choices can modify the structure slightly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Anything else?
How long is a day here?
The complexity of time. Imagine that it is not a fixed and stable entity. I am sure you did not think only 15 days have passed since your arrival. Considering the frequency and magnitude of events in your moderately sized region.
Wow, that's weird.
Anything else?
Who did I used to be?
You are a death spawn. I crafted you out of different materials.
Need a construct.
Anything else?
I'll just get back to work.
Oh, one more thing. It was nice of you to gift Lady the little gerbil. I am sure she appreciates it.
She seemed to be having fun.
Although, personally, I am growing rather tired of the incessant squeaking.
Sorry.
Until tomorrow, Grim.
Think you can take the squeaker out if it's bothering you?
Shiver me
Hello.
timbers! Ye sure can't get enough of the Emporium.
I love this place. Parrot cat ears. Oh. Give me the kitty ears.
Ye know why I was the scourge of the seas? 'Cause ain't nothing out there that frightens me.
Hi.
Once we looted an ancient tomb for gods and kings long forgotten. And you know what, matey? Found there the most particular set of ears. Wearing 'em gives ye supernatural hearing.
Nice.
Happened to overhear a mutineer plot that very night. So I threw 'em all right overboard. Plotting with the fishes now they are.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yes, you did it, Reaper. You have achieved. Your grandeur grows with every passing moment. Soon we'll be but mere motes beside your blazing glory.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. I wouldn't dare say a thing. Your Majesty,
Okay.
carry forth your deed of darkness, Reaper. But stop before it's too late. Already getting a bit late as we speak. The dusk nears.
Can I put on my kitty ears now? I gotta take off the hat. Ah! Oh, that's really cute. Oh, I gotta take that one. Okay. Yes! Oh, it matches so good. That matches so good. Maybe, no, because that covers the ears. Does any of these not cover the ears? No. And I don't care. I am kitty. I shall end the day. And I shall get to work. Alright, little piggy. Little cactus. Physicists sacrifice self in order to prevent radiation leak. Thesis on the Zeitgeist wins second prize at the local essay competition. Vampires are real. Vampire hunter found dead in an alley with 2 puncture marks on their throat. Online gambling developer found dead at home, having choked on their morning sandwich. Famous forger found dead in their apartment, possible mob hit suspected. Anti-beige shorts and animus still simmering in the background even after death of front leader. Vampire fanatic claims they have information on who killed vampire hunter Ramus. Alrighty. Ah, a lot less people. Look here, Grim. How about we try some new methods of maintaining equilibrium? I have great faith in these techniques of a more structural nature. A quota for today. A total of 2 humans have to die. The humans of the opposite ends of the profile bundles have to die. Yes, this may be the key fate. Okay. Humans on the opposite ends of the profile bundle have to die. Alright, well. Let's read the people who live. Jack has lived a great and kind life. They've been working in the local Beats & Brothers consultancy firm for 7 years, ever since graduating college. Recently, they've been looking for a way to turn their life around in order to stop being an office drone. Alright, good luck with that. Peter started working as a sysadmin at a hospital straight out of college, but doesn't really understand what data security is. When new employees join the team, he usually sends them all their passwords and other classified information through Smype, unencrypted. Well, that's against HIPAA. A yellow sun rises. Shots have been fired tonight, is what Leyland says every morning, looking into the distance, prepared for all the crime victims that inevitably get brought in that day. Occasionally, they find bones from the dirt and use them to act out key scenes from Womlet. Alright. Mattias has been following the escapades of Irvin Ramis for a while, getting ever more obsessed with the existence of vampires. They've been seen lurking in abandoned houses, creepy manors, and dark alleys. Well, I am sorry, you two. Perish. And, congratulations, you two. Live. There you go. Oink. 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 Rock. Send. What an easy day. What an easy day. Oh, boss! I did what I was told!
Grim, my fellow colleague, I have been deliberating a matter. Perhaps you can be of assistance. Should I become a writer? I could write many compelling works of fiction. I am an antique, after all. I have much experience.
Well, sure, why not?
Why not? Indeed. Why not? I shall continue my contemplation. But for now, it is time for daily feedback. Ah, all the files are in order. Excellent work. You are a testament to meticulousness.
Yep.
Well, off you go now. I must return to my deliberations.
Good luck on your new novel. Meow. Oh, Mortimer, I'm here to make stress purchases.
Ahoy! A pleasure to see ye again.
Nothing today, my good friend. Nothing today. Meow. It's sleepy time. It's work time. Oink, oink, oink. Bodies keep piling up after death of city's only gravedigger. It wasn't me, says Secretary of Environment after questioning about the horrible smell engulfing the city. Derelict manor collapses on unidentified person. Personal medical data of millions stolen by unknown hackers from a foreign nation. Check out these awesome personal jetpacks. Market experts warn against investing in Yitcoin. Flip, 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 flip. Okay. A fresh idea. I hope you are still well motivated from our performance discussion. We are trying out another new structural method. You will be required to demonstrate utmost precision. All humans in the bottom row have to die. Keep the chaos away, will you? Cheers, Faye. Sorry, I guess don't be on the bottom row next time, yeah? Ewald, a child prodigy, has been performing brain surgery ever since the age of 18. They're well established as a medical professional in academia and in practice. Ewald is addicted to adrenaline and is well known for taking great personal risk. Well, that's going to be your downfall. Oh, Elias talks a lot and really fast. When not eating tasty fried chicken, they have a tendency to start singing all of a sudden, mostly on wildly inopportune moments. They work as a screenwriter for TV, just published a children's book, and are a member of a podcast about bad films. Alrighty. The sickest kid flips of this side of Cosmopolis City, no doubt about it. Not only that, we also get our share of heel flips, dolphin flips, maybe a Nolly Casper flip, and at least one 720 Gazelle flip. There's no flip, Seraphima won't flip. Nice. Which means all of these guys get to live! Luigi is a revolutionary, a radical, an avant-garde hero of the people, the ultimate underdog, vanguard of change, beloved by all. They love cruising around in their forklift at high speeds, which, considering the forklift, is not very fast. Congratulations. Firuze is an avid investment enthusiast, spending all their waking hours tracking stock prices and selling stocks randomly. Despite having zero knowledge of economics and no desire to learn, they keep successfully convincing people on social media to invest in Gitcoin. Congratulations, I guess. Raven is enjoying a moderately successful career as a deadlifter. They have a brother, Ronald, and a child, Mira. In their spare time, they like going hiking and camping. Mira is constantly inspired by Raven's determination and wishes to continue in their footsteps. Congratulations! Auguste is a dictator of a rivaling country who likes the idea of progress and believes that digital technocracy is the only way forward. They also just got a hold of medical information of millions of foreign nationals. That's awful! Congratulations! Drop a single world parameter value. I'm doing what I'm fucking told, matey! No, war crimes 2, me, entirely fate's fault. No, war crimes 4, me, entirely fate's fault. Not getting yeeted into the sun. Hey, sir.
Deathspawn, I have been ruminating on the humans. They vex me.
Alright.
Why do they exist? Their presence still seems unnecessary. Would it all not be simpler without them?
Maybe, but it's not our call to make.
Perhaps. We do still hold some control over the levers.
I'm just following orders, sir.
Ah, never mind my ramblings. I acknowledge your patience and loyalty.
Thanks, sir.
Well, I appreciated the discourse. Good night.
What about my review?
Oh, right. Slipped my mind. Well, if it is that important to you. It seems you marked the proper amount of profiles. Well done, and all that.
Yes.
Now depart. I have things to contemplate.
Listen, when I made the previous title of the video about corpse-like obedience, I did not think we were actually heading to genocide.
Ye drive a hard bargain, mate. But Mortimer does love a good scuffle.
Yeah, it ain't doing too well with fancy suit, bow tie edition. Ooh. I do love a bow tie.
Oh. Don't tell your captain about this. 'Tis one of theirs. Stole a great deal of time ago, though. Like 'tis between 2 months at least. I remember 'twas like yesterday. Barely made it out of the wardrobe alive. Have ye seen how far it goes? Many skeletons are in there. Almost became one of them. But you can't trap old Mortimer that easy.
Ah, congratulations. I think. Oh, time to put a bow tie on. Bow tie, bow tie. Oh, nice. Pineapple. King of Halloween. I'm gonna go with this one. I think it's very striking. And there's a little yellow detail on it. Ha! I love making stress purchases to ignore what I'm doing to everyone. Haha! Yay! Oink, 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 oink. Heavy. Life should not be too Oh, I should check my phone. Cosmopolis citizen dies in fatal crash after tragic jetpack malfunction. Research for experimental surgical cure for epilepsy halted due to grant withdrawal. Thousands of families impoverished after crash of Gitcoin prices destroying all their savings. Scientists scramble for antidote after dictator Auguste Rancière announces creation of personalized viruses with the help of stolen medical data. Young skateboarder attempts to flip off death, suffers fatal fall as a result. The screenwriter crushed under an avalanche of old bad film tapes. Cosmopolis hosting the basketball season final match. Tune in or cheer from the arena for the home crowd. CEO of the Watt social media platform planning to open a museum of antiques and relics. Whew. Life should not be too predictable, do you not agree? We could use a little bit of alteration every so often, and I have developed just a thing for it. Every other profile has to die. Must now return to my research. So what? Live, die, live, die, live, die, live, die, or I guess... Okay. I'm going to read and try to determine what's the best while still following. So I need to be very careful and basically just keep them in the same order. Asif, who started off as a student of sociology, is currently on the path of becoming the highest scoring power forward in local college basketball history. When not training or studying, they often help out in the community. Well, you're great. Gabriel is very dignified. They work as a valet in a mansion and are admired by all the other workers, as they make no movement which could be construed as redundant. Once they were the suspect of a gruesome murder, even though it would be impossible for them to be the murderer. Alright? Tecumseh is a renowned professor of mathematics who enjoys challenging their students with nigh unsolvable equations. It's the best way to force them into being more inventive and creative, they say. Lately, they've started tutoring a gifted janitor with a troubled past. Rayan, otherwise a solid and stalwart journalist, has an obsession. They adamantly claim they saw, when younger, a headless rider emerge deep from within the autumn mist, searching for their lost beret. Seamus lost their parents at age 3 and was raised by an odd foster family at an isolated village. These days, they are on a mission to find a legendary Skull of Death, an artifact that supposedly gives one the power to live forever. I mean, that's pretty doubtful if you have anything to say about it. Legitimate researcher or greedy tomb raider, consensus has not been reached when it comes to this noted archaeologist. For the past 5 years, they've been digging up artifacts around the Faridin region. When younger, Omar postponed reading literature, thinking, oh, I'll get around to it once I'm old. When the time finally came, they started going through novels, novellas, short story collections, etc., one after the other. Now they regret their earlier decision, as they're afraid they'll die before they get to read all these books. Got munchies for shark fin, but can't find any? Not if Louis Zinmanitz is near. They're a big fan of shark fin and other questionable foods like turtle jelly, which Louis has served in restaurants for decades. They are also involved in distributing these food items to grocery stores. That can't be good for the ocean. Aren't a lot of turtles endangered? I don't know. So, like, my least two favorite are these guys, so it's pretty easy for me to just be like, dead, live, dead, live, dead, live, dead, live. Yeah, okay, so, perish. Oops. Literally. Live. Perish. Live. Perish. Live. Perish. Live. There we go, I guess. Oh, fate.
Grim, welcome. Remember when I told you of my idea to become an author? I think I have reached a conclusion.
I'm all ears with my kitty ears.
Appreciate it. Now, you might find this shocking. Truly, I have decided to set myself upon the path of grand artistry. I shall compose a novel most illustrious, one that will explain everything.
Do I get to read it?
Certainly, once it is finished. You will be the recipient of the first copy of the first printing.
Why, thank you.
Anyway, we have some official business to take care of, yes? The tedium of profiles. Nothing amiss here, as far as I can see. Your adherence to the rules is admirable.
Uh-huh.
Now I bid thee goodbye. The inaugural words of the greatest novel of all time will be engraved tonight.
That's worrying, sir. Oh well. I ain't getting yeeted into the sun, no thank you. Hi, Mortimer!
Batten down the hatches. 'Tis a storm of sails.
I will pass, but thank you. I just love to see your beautiful face today. You want to talk?
Hey there. What you up to, killer?
Killing.
Sure you are. The suffering. How many lives have you taken? Do you even count? Starting to look a bit grim, ain't it? I guess that's already in the name. Grim Reaper.
Not my place, rattle the status quo. No war crimes for me.
The
All
great engine
fates
of
fall.
life always stops. Someone's gotta stop it. Just happens to be you. Directly in control.
No war crimes for
No
me.
wonder fate picked you for the crafting pot.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't want to change my look. I'm good. Ugh. Yeah, do your job. Oink, oink, oink. Promising basketball player seriously injures knee in an on-court collision. Charming real-life tale of a maths professor helping a young maths genius to be turned into a film. Shark numbers increasing after the death of famous restaurant owner. Coincidence? A valet found gruesomely murdered. An ironic literary twist on the trope, remarks lead detective on the case. Noted archaeologist caught attempting to smuggle ancient artifacts out of a fair read and shot by a militia group. Genetically modified crops proven to be a hoax. Use all natural fertilizers. I've heard human shit makes great fertilizer, but I don't know. Grim, I will keep this short. I am suspecting a systematic bias in our balancing methodology. The last 3 humans coming from the facts have to die. I'm counting on the accuracy of your judgment. Achoo! Oh, that's so weird. That's so weird. That's what I thought! They all okay. Let's think about this. When something comes out of the printer, the first page ends on the bottom. So he just wants these last 3. I'm gonna read my phone. There we go. The last 3 humans coming from the facts have to die. The bottom page coming out of a printer is first. Is that how fax machines work? I've never seen a fax machine. Hold on. How do fax machines work? Converting a document into digital data, transferring it over phone lines, and then converting it back to a printed copy. It's a very basic form of digital image transmission. You scan something, it makes it digital, it transmits it, the fax machine receives it, decodes it, and then prints it. Does it matter? Like, what if it printed it so that the first page is on top? I can make my printer do that. But I don't know if, I mean, well, everything's kind of like outdated, right? Somebody said all the technology is antiquated. So I'm guessing that it's not. I'm probably overthinking it. And the 3 on top, which were the last to be printed by the fax, are the dead ones. Are we in agreement? Magnus is an experienced brewer who produces artisan beer. Their specialty is microbrew, but they have also experimented with nano and microbrew. They are currently building an experimental brewery capable of producing femto brew. Sorry. Ear is very irate. They're also exceedingly corrupt and prone to violence. Instead of being a professional border guard, they harass any people passing through the border zone and often resort to stealing some of their stuff, sometimes in the guise of a bribe. Perish. Who knows all about wines? JB largely doesn't. They've been lazy at learning the minute differences between grape sorts and other aspects of vinification. Lately, JB has started to claim that the headless rider is stalking them around town. Perish. Ahmad has never been happy with the status quo, as in, with whatever they currently happen to have, they're always aiming higher and further, experimenting in various different fields in order to find new ways for ever more productive crops. Congrats. After decades of working as a doctor, Manuel ultimately just got really tired of it. Nowadays, they're experimenting with dead bodies, trying to sew them together in order to create some sort of a new life form that could potentially live forever. Congratulations. Samuel is an editor with a tragic past, one they've always kept to themselves. Every day it gnaws at them, causing intense sorrow that can never be alleviated. To numb it all, they have become addicted to painkillers, which often cause them to hallucinate mythological things. Congratulations. Who is this person? A nobody. Vain and arrogant, they promised numerous grand inventions, all of which failed. Blinded by egoism, they refused to learn any lessons and continued on this path, ultimately leading to the ruin of several businesses and the death of a number of people. Jesus. Congratulations. Oink, oink, oink. Rock. Let's go. Hopefully that's right. I'm sorry I am not old and have never seen a fax machine. Tis what it is, sir. Use new technologies.
Grim, why are you here?
The end of my day.
With daily... always in positions when I have important research to perform.
Sorry.
Let us get on with it. I see the exact amount of profiles necessary. Good job, I guess.
Thanks.
Yes, that should suffice, I imagine.
Okay, sir.
Grand. Goodbye, Grim. The muse beckons.
Bye, sir. Yeah, I got all my money, so I imagined I did good. Oh, Mortimer!
Cord blimey! You're looting! All me wares.
I love you, sir. This is super expensive. I want it.
Well, scuttle me boat, why don't ye? Clear as a crisp spring morn, I remember the day, in the cave at the bottom of an ocean. But 'twas guarded by a horrendous beast. So, had no choice but to underwater arm wrestle the kraken. All 8 tentacles.
Damn.
Afterwards, I met a hag with crow feet wrinkles on her face, and wrinkled crow faces on her feet.
What?
She knew me well, though we had not met before. Gifted me this ominous globe. Maybe 'twas a warning of a kind. Maybe she just fancied me. I did die about a week later.
Well, thanks, sir. Have a good day. What'd I get? What's new? I don't remember buying any clothes. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Huh, weird. Good night. And good morning. It looks like the world is healing. I think that's what it's saying. Hopefully. Local manufacturing plant ruined by rampant incompetence. Couple narrowly avoids death after Galt's experimental toaster explodes and burns down house. Angry editor arrested for carrying out a violent spree of vengeance. Doctor caught stealing corpses trying to revive dead flesh through the use of strange chemicals, ends up poisoning neighborhood water supply. The tale of the mad corpse-stealing doctor to be adapted into a feature-length film. Experimental farmer arrested for poisoning hectares of farmland with homemade fertilizer, land unusable for years to come. Border guard apparently wandered off into the desert while highly inebriated, hasn't been located yet. World Wellness Organization announces record investment into virus prevention research. The assignment. An eldritch waft of air passed through my office earlier, certainly a sign of disorder. We could not determine the correct amount of people to mark today, so I leave it up to you. Any humans who seem suspicious have to die. You will figure it out, yes? Keep your eyes open. Pietro comes from a family of soldiers going back several generations. As such, they felt they had little choice but to follow the same path and enlist. They are now returning from their second tour at Fair Ryden, although they're really not into this whole military thing at all. Stanislav works at Cosmopolis City Courthouse. They have few goals in life other than becoming the world's fastest typist. Already their fingers run across a keyboard like bolts of lightning, but they feel there's more that could be achieved. Sure, yeah, you seem fine. Estranged from their grandchild in life, Top dreams of gaining their favor in, or more specifically after death, by passing on their priceless heirloom necklace, a deed hard to perform while they live due to the restraining order. Okay. A coroner sees death daily, and Carrie is no stranger to it. They handle the most critical of medical cases and are specialized in large-scale outbreaks. Their investigative skill is second only to their passion, solving puzzles. Puzzles which most of the time include deadly toxins and microorganisms. Okay, well you're doing good, I guess. Samir loves the environment and hates littering and non-recycled garbage with firing passion. They've helped make several waste recycling plants more efficient and constantly educate the public on correct waste management techniques. Yeah, you're good. So... they are now returning from their second tour, although they're really not into this whole military thing at all. I mean, she must have done something if she has a restraining order, right? You can't just get those willy-nilly. There has to be, like, at least something, I think. It doesn't say anything about him, like, not leaving the military. Like, they would come back to it. This was a lot easier when somebody else was telling me what to do. Oh god. I'm gonna say no. That will give me about 50-50. Oh, whoops. Perish. Oh, look at that. It's actively changing. Perish. Huh. So that's pretty cool. It actively changed. Look, the tree looks prettier. I'm thinking people are getting healthier. Some changes were made. Oink, oink, oink. Metal rift. And just take it. Boss, I tried my best. They ain't even fucking here. As you enter, you notice that Fate's office is empty aside from Lady Paulington snoozing on the table. Hey, kitty cat. You're cute. The old-fashioned phone suddenly rings with an ear-piercing metallic clatter. A familiar voice calls from the static.
Haha, Grim. Jolly good. As you may have noticed, I am absent.
I decided for a short vacation. It is a weekend, after all, and the free time will be essential for research. For the novel, yes?
So I'm reporting to the cat again?
Hello, Grim, are you there? Oh, curse this useless apparatus. It never works when I need it. You may be wondering about who is in charge. I did consider leaving dear Lady Porlington again, but my hiatus is only momentary. I am sure you can manage these few days.
You see, my whole defense for the war crime, sir, is going up in flames.
But what of the conduct overview, you may be thinking?
Yeah.
To be honest, I cannot be bothered at the moment. I am certain you have done well enough. Now, I must go submerge myself. Toodles, Grim.
Okay. Thanks, boss. I guess. It's just the weekend. At least I can go chat to people. Hi. I want to talk to Birdman.
Look at that. It's a hatchling. I guess they let all sorts work here nowadays. The assemblage must be decay. Yet one must welcome the dregs, one must. What brings you to Florian the Eradicator?
Just trying to meet new people.
What makes you think people are interested in meeting you, then? Got insights into the fabric of the universe, deep reflections on the nature of the office. Save us the boredom. Still, fate expects us to be polite to one's colleagues because it advances synergy and improves long-term morale. I suppose I must then do my best to enlighten you on whatever matters are bothering you today.
So are you a fellow Reaper?
I am the best and brightest of the bunch. When I aim for the jugular, I do not miss.
Alright.
With blood and guts, I will paint my magnum opus on the canvas of cosmos.
What?
All flesh is temporary. We here provide the herd with an escape from their meat prison. It is called salvation, or at least the closest thing they'll ever get.
Are you implying you mark people to death all the time?
Of course not. Rules to follow and quotas to fill, as we all must, even if I consider management far too lenient. I just make sure to enjoy every slash and stab. Take pride in a successful exit. For that is what we are born to do, yes. We Deathbringers all have to die.
All have to die eventually when it's time, yes?
Sooner or later, what's the difference if the result is the same? An end to their futile existence, to their deceitful ways. Humans are pretense and artifice, forever causing misery to each other. My way would bring less pain for all.
Great chat, bye!
Ciao, little hatchling. Lessons learned, off you go.
Hey.
Why, if it isn't the young Grimster. Back again to delight my eye. Oh, so 3 weeks down already. That's quite an achievement. Say, how's the grind been treating you since our last chat?
I've gotta be honest, I'm mostly confused right now.
About what? Your tasks? I thought it is all here's your quota, and do as I say from fate. Marking things day in, day out. Simple stuff. Doesn't sound something I'd be enthused about. I mean, it demands too much blind trust.
I'm getting more and more vague tasks, which do not feel good to me.
Like there's a tinge of arbitrary design in the darkness. Heckin' scary. One ought to heat instincts in collaboration with reason. Sounds twice as powerful to me. But what do I know? I'm just the barkeep. So what can I get you?
Any thoughts on Florian?
That one? Heck. How can I say that you won't glean on your own? They try to act all suave on the surface, but truth be told, they're a proper jerk. At least when it comes to the job. Can't say I trust their judgment too much.
Thanks for the tip.
Nothing to it. Don't take this the wrong way. I don't often disparage patrons of the Den. We have here a shared experience. Here's to hoping they won't cause some sort of a major blunder. What else you got in mind?
I'd like a drink,
Sure.
please.
What's your poison?
I'll take a Bloody Gary.
Can't go wrong with the Bloody Classic. It'll kickstart your recovery from any slump.
I'll drink this one alone. As the seemingly metallic taste hits you, it hints at the usual of real blood, but in truth it's just tomato juice. The drink has a sharp, peppery undertone. Still, every sip makes you feel secure, as if you've wakened from a nightmare to find yourself at home, basking in the warm morning rays of a rising sun. Thanks.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Mortimer, I'm stressed.
You're such a scoundrel. There should be a bounty on your head.
The thing I'm what I'm too poor for. Sorry, sir. I shall end the day, thank you. Okay. Quarantine lifted an experimental research facility, scientists eager to be reunited with families. Breakthrough in bacteriology may lead to bacteria that consume non-biodegradable plastics. Challenger at the swiftest typist World Cup types so fast they accidentally break a finger. Will superstar racer Miguel Salk bring home another trophy for Cosmopolis City? Cozy Bohemian Waffle House gaining popularity. Go check it out. The military-industrial complex is tackling progressive issues by having their first ever female CEO. Okay. Your attention is required. I have been informed of a delicate situation. I trust that you will handle it as usual. 5 humans have to die. 1 human must be spared. This is of utmost importance. Do be careful to let the right person live. Do what you do best, Fate. So I have to pick the right one. Okay. What are morals? Rudolph is the type of a university freshman who has just finished reading a couple of introductory philosophy books and now can't stop talking about how they understand how society, morals, and the world works. Croylus tries to spice up their rather monotonous life by flirting with customers at work. Things didn't go very swimmingly in this regard until the day Croylus started wearing their late grandmother's heirloom necklace. Now one client in particular seems very interested. Obsessed with religion from a very young age, Mavali moved to the nunnery as soon as they turned 13. Whenever a stray thought of sin crosses their mind, they give themselves a good whipping as punishment. Christopher opened a Waffle House in the middle of the Cacti Valley to have a reason to claim illegal income but avoid customers. When a hiker finds the place, which sometimes happens, Christopher starts sweating profusely and attempts to cook with 10-year-old ingredients. Oh, God! Theophania is the latest heir of the Einer family. The family started off providing security almost 100 years ago with their initial Monitor C consulting firm. Over time, they acquired a number of factories and grew into the arms providing conglomerate now known as Sundowner Security Services. Theoretical barkeeper? Miguel has always dreamt of becoming a barkeeper, but for some reason, perhaps due to a fear of sharp objects, has never pursued their true passion. This, in turn, has led them to becoming a very successful race car driver, an occupation they unfortunately hate. They'd rather just live quietly with their bees. Okay. So... I guess let's try to determine who's causing harm to the world. Not sure causing any harm. They're only harming themselves, but not society as a whole. She's morally... I mean, she's not a good person, but I don't think she's actively causing harm. Bad. Bad. Well... Tackling progressive issues by having the first ever female CEO. I mean, that's probably her then, right? Acquired a number of factories and grew into the arms providing conglomerate now known as Sundowner Security Services. I mean, providing weapons, because there's clearly a war going on with, like, Fair Maiden or whatever. So, providing arms is probably helping the war continue, so that's probably not great. He could offer a lot. He could cause a lot of collateral, but I can only spare one person. So, of these four, we have to pick the right one. So, what happens if we let her live? She continues flirting with customers. She has a boring life. Her grandmother's heirloom stays with her. The person who wants the necklace. The person who wants the necklace is probably going to murder her and then steal the necklace and sell it. I cannot foresee her death leading to a lot of collateral, so I don't think we will be sparing her today. I have no idea how this person's gonna die. Is it gonna be like from self-whipping? Or is that gonna be like... I do not foresee her having a lot of collateral. No collateral, so what? This guy, the race car driver who hates his job, but he's successful? Because no one else has, because like, if he perishes in a race car, in a race, he could take out a lot of people. Furthermore, it would be very public, which could cause a lot of drama. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a lot of information or parameters to work off of. I feel like, from my own logic and limited understanding of all the situations going on, this would be the best outcome. Bad people are going. People whose deaths aren't gonna probably matter in the grand scheme of things. While sparing the one guy who could cause more than just one death. It is a stretch, but I don't know what you guys want from me. There you go. I can't help but notice that, the globe is not looking too happy. Is the house like the economy? Oh look, peace got a little better. So, the health of the humans doesn't seem to have improved. Oh, it did a little bit, apparently. The economy got better, peace has gotten a little better, the environment has gotten a little worse. But overall, that's a lot more pluses than minuses, methinks. So I'll count that as alright. Nice feather. As you enter, Lady Poddington is battling the rubber gerbil between her paws. Squeak, squeak, the gerbil complains at every hit. Yeah, I know that feel, toy. Squeak, the crestfallen gerbil says. The cat pats the toy on the head slowly. Her yellow eyes glow with mirth. The old-fashioned phone again rings, right as you settle in. The familiar, if grainy voice can be heard.
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having. Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem worthwhile. Yes, you expect your daily summary, but I still cannot find it in me to burden myself with this matter. So, off you go.
Yay, money! Let's go talk to the other lady. Yeah, let's talk to you.
Hey there, stranger. Hope you're feline fine this evening. I don't think I've seen you here before. Let me guess. You're in the... human department, right?
Yup.
I mean, the dark circles, the vibe like you haven't slept for 1,000 years.
That obvious, huh?
It is. At least for me. For you see, I'm also in the human department.
How do you like it here?
Work is work, I guess. So, I figure you've been here a while by now. How do you feel about the work we do?
Work is work.
Right? I've heard some spawns complain about insane working hours, but they spend all day on their phones. Doom scrolling on Cocker or whatever that dumb app is called. I haven't opened it in years.
You haven't missed much.
Thought so. I mean, the instructions are the same every day anyway. Kill all door-to-door salespeople. And what do I see in the app? The door-to-door salespeople died. Great! So very engaging. And that's followed by the stories of downright horrible things happening everywhere. No thanks.
I get different instructions every day.
Congratulations?
You ever thought of asking why yours don't?
Huh. I've seen the boss, like, once. Not gonna happen. I bet it's all part of Fate's grandiose plan. The equilibrium. And who am I? A mere spawn to question it.
Reading the news helps me make my decisions.
I just do what fate tells me to. The decisions are not mine to make.
A life without decision, that's a fucking dream, I miss it.
I mean, a little variety couldn't hurt. But all in all, I guess it's pretty nice. Can't really complain.
Good luck.
Thanks for the chat, stranger.
Thanks for the chat.
Anyway, I'm off to sleep. See you later.
See ya.
Probably not, though.
Yeah. Hey.
Welcome back, Grimmy. Always a pleasure to see you around. We here got another quiet Sunday on our hands, though. No action at all.
Yeah. So, the mirror keeps talking to me.
That's so. Well, most of us hear voices a lot of the time.
Like, in the mirror, though.
Ah. Wait, so you've got a mirror that reflects back your own voice?
It's someone else's.
Hey, it's fine to talk to yourself. I'm sure it's rough at the office. Vocalizing's gotta help process the thoughts and feelings, Or maybe it's your conscience trying to kick through the barrier. Becoming a Reaper ain't easy, so you haven't fully internalized the struggle, you're not happy with your work, or you sense something's off. But what do I know? I'm just a barkeep, so that makes me only half a therapist.
Fair. I'll be seeing ya.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Oh boy. Hey, I saved my money for you this
Doubloons
time.
will get ye anything, matey.
I just love your face. Alright, bye. Oh look, the voices in my head want to speak.
Do you
Hello.
know the parades people throw when nothing bad happens?
Hell yeah.
Is nothing stagnation? Is stagnation death? Or is nothing the sweet smile of an equilibrium?
Hello. Okay. Pet my piggies. Pet my cactus. Superstar Miguel Salks wins yet another Grand Tourney trophy. Still hates racing. Racing is super dumb, they say during the post-victory interview. Annoying know-it-all dies from their brain becoming far too smart and big for their skull. Sundowner taking a massive hit in the stock exchange today as CEO accidentally shot during a drone misfire. Local receptionist strangled to death with own necklace. The offending piece of jewelry reported missing. Yeah. Stay simple, Grim. It is as if a great calmness has enveloped the world. I do not see the need for many deaths for today. 2 humans have to die. That's still like half. Alright. Titus is the latest heir of a noble pedigree. As such, they've managed to retire young due to all the inherited wealth. These days they spend their time lounging listlessly in constant ennui. Alright. Jerome loves birds. They started an egg farm several decades ago, but when business was not going well, they had to also start selling the meat, which is emotionally very hard for Jerome. They hold a little funeral for every bird, which include little speeches and a bit of crying. That's sad. Mostly sober throughout their life, Forrest has recently taken up heavy drinking, anything to keep their mind off the dead person's necklace now in their possession. They meant to sell it for a hefty sum, but it's almost as if the necklace demands to be worn. Levi sells weapons to anyone in need of them. Their biggest customer, of course, is the military. They have sent lobbyists into government to make sure there is always a war going on somewhere. However, their grandparents' last wish was for Levi to protect the forests of their homeland, for which Levi has been constantly funneling money. Okay. The environment's doing good, but peace is not, so he's gonna have to bite the shop. Also, you're a bad person, so, sorry for your chickens. Enjoy your retirement. Don't be a murderer. War bad. Look at that! That was such a good man. If we can just get the human population back up, we will be good to go. I think that's still more pluses than minuses, I think. So, well, it's about even. But at least peace jumped up significantly. This might have decreased, but it didn't actually go down. Same with this, it decreased, but like level-wise it hasn't. So like, I think those were great choices. God, Fate should have just left me to do his work for him a long fucking time ago. Yeah, I'll confirm my choices. Oh hey, look who's back in his fucking office.
Grim,
Welcome back.
how about we skip the pleasantries and get back to usual pointless drudgery? Right. I see the exact amount of profiles requested. At least someone seems to be up to their task. Whatever.
Are you okay?
Why am I livid?
Yeah.
Because the rest of highest management thought it necessary to remind me that taking sudden leave is detrimental to our aspirations. Because they thought to admonish me for taking a couple of days to perform important research.
Sorry.
Because, as was reminded, the saying goes, now, how was it? Nothing in life is more certain than...
Death and taxes?
Yes, exactly. Either way, the nerve they have to lecture me on how to do my job. No matter, Grim. I apologize for taking it out on you. Good night.
Good night. Hope you feel better. Cha-ching! Heyo.
Yo ho ho! What can old Mortimer provide you with today?
Oh, clothing. Grow widget. A very expensive lamp. It's nice seeing you. Also, did I do my week already? Here, I'm gonna go into work just to check the calendar. Oh, I totally did. So sorry. Hope you had fun. Hope you had a good day. We will finish this playthrough tomorrow. And then back to our regularly scheduled program next week. Bye!